Hey Squids, I am back to the Honda Ascot project. I haven't had a lot of time to really work on it, so I have it connected to the car. It's a Civic that I just bought for cheap, and that's the only battery that I have that works. So we're going to flip this on. We're going to see if it works after about a week and a half of sitting. So we have lights. Wow, and it starts right up. And it's not smoking. The thing is not smoking, or at least not smoking much. Look how nice the idle is. This is idling like it's a new bike. The bike started right up on first crank, and this is after it sat for about a whole week of me not working. And it's not smoking at all out of the exhaust. Now I just hooked it up because I really was just curious to see how well it does, but I'm very surprised that it's not smoking. The idle is almost perfect, so if I crank it I'm sure you'll see some smoke. Not a lot. That's not a lot. And I think there's still some buildup in the engine, but the idle is extremely low. I mean, it's barely even making any noise. There is a stutter to the throttle. So if I crank it a lot, it actually wants to die. But that might just be temporary. I mean, it's a V-twin, but it sounds so quiet. It sounds so smooth, almost like an inline 2. Started again. I put the coolant. I really just wanted the bike to warm up thoroughly, and I also want to make sure that the temperature gauge does not go up. I am removing this headlight. This is what was making noise originally, this cable. It's just rotating. I wonder if this housing is broken. But I want to look through and see. Yeah, it looks like the tabs for the speedometer are broken off. And I'm going to remove the speedo cable. So that, here comes the headlight. So you don't see these every day. I mean, that's one solid unit. Let's take this out. And it's a pretty decent one. This is what, like an H4? This is the unit I will be putting on. And I think one is this extra thing in the back. Install this in this slot. So it comes already with a nut. So we're going to put it in the second hole, all the 3 wires. Hopefully this is going to hold it. There we go. Actually it works pretty well. So I think it bolts up pretty easy. That's a pretty easy fix. Look at that. It looks really great. And the plastic, this is what happens a lot. The plastic is so brittle, it just breaks in your hand like this. Speedo away. You got the turn signals on, check them out. Trick LED mini stocks. Nice and stable. I don't trust a lot of these Chinese things. They seem to be very plasticky, not very substantial, but they do seem to work fairly well. Pull this area of cables, and there is a wire here. And I don't know what it is, because apparently, I think the blinkers are working. Apparently there's like a rat's nest in, or there's like just so much dirt and debris. We're also missing bolts over here. So we're going to remove these two brackets using the 12 millimeters. Just pull them off to the side. Now we should be able to pull this out, hopefully, if it doesn't get stuck. So there's a bunch of 10 millimeter bolts underneath. And it is coming out. Oh my. This is incredible. Look at the stuff inside here. This is what happens when a bike is being used as a nest for little critters like squirrels and rats. Here's another nest. They did chew through the blinkers wiring, but I don't see any other issues. This could possibly also be some sort of fiberglass, but no, I think it's just a nest. So this is where we're at. We do have access now to the blinkers, so we're kind of seeing what's happening. The blinkers are in pretty bad shape, of course. It's to be expected. This bike is extremely old, so now we should be able to start cleaning this all up, vacuuming. Just I'm glad I pulled the plastic off. It was a little bit of a puzzle because I've never done this. So these are the wires for the blinkers. We're going to clean all of this up and we're going to continue. Alright guys, thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video. Kind of stuck here. The cops won't bother me.